shit. If you're not in charge of nothing, if you're completely obedient to basically their commanding officer, their head of vocations, then it puts you in this very like whimsical wonder. There's a lot of wonder. It's like they're in awe all the time, not like in a naive way. You never seen people have more fun at a barbecue kind of way. The kind of shit where like I remember one time there was a couple of monks that they would go get groceries. People donate stuff to them, right? They don't buy shit. They live off of the whatever some days it's gonna be edamame, some days it's gonna be gummy bears. They're living off of what they get, right? There's a beauty to it.
Are they happy with
as fuck?
Yeah.
With everything.
No, but I mean, like, is there
There's no preference.
lima beans, like for real?
Yeah, straight up.
But is the lima beans, is that disappointment?
They will freak some lima
joy?
beans. It's not like they don't know what to
whatever
do
it
with
is,
lima beans.
they're good with it.
They're gonna freak lima beans.
Yeah.
And lima beans is gonna be something you want to have. You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna freak it out, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna go get to work.
Yeah.
There's 20 dudes gonna be in there like chefing.
Yeah.
Like, Wolfgang Punk with some gummy bears.
Yeah.
You know, we're about to make this happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop in here tonight.
Yeah.
And they're excited about it. You know, they'll be walking up and down the hallways like lima beans tonight, G. You know. Anyway, so I remember driving behind them, and this is like early days. This is back when I had, when Abel first reached out to me about doing this, it was all ego. I was still early days of sobriety. It was like, ooh, back to hustle, wiggle room. That's how it started for me. It's like, oh, you want me to do what?
Shia, at the time, he was a guy that, when we did Fury together, that was such a wild experience. He was this guy who came in, he like pulled his tooth out because he thought his character shouldn't have a tooth. He like cut his face, he didn't shower for 8 months. And at first when I met him, I was like, man, this guy's just fucking, he's just loud, he's wearing his process on his sleeve, showing everybody how hard he's working. What I found, after the 8 months of working with him, this thing is every bit as vital to him as it was with me. I found a real partner. I found a real kindred spirit. He was willing to risk it all for the work, and I walked away with like an enormous amount of respect for him. Shia, at the time,
if you're not in charge of nothing, if you're completely obedient to basically their commanding officer, their head of vocations, then it puts you in this very like whimsical wonder. There's a lot of wonder. It's like they're in awe all the time, not like in a naive way. You never seen people have more fun at a barbecue. I remember one time there was a couple of monks that they would go get groceries. People donate stuff to them, right? They don't buy shit. They live off of the whatever some days it's gonna be edamame, some days it's gonna be gummy bears. They're living off of what they get, right? There's a beauty to
Are
it.
they happy with
as fuck? With everything.
No, but I mean, like,
There's no preference.
Lima beans, like for real?
Yeah, straight up.
But is the lima beans, is that disappointment?
They will freak some lima
joy?
beans. It's not like they don't know what to
whatever
do
it
with
is,
lima beans.
they're good with it.
They're gonna freak lima beans.
Yeah.
And lima beans is gonna be something you want to have. You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna freak it out, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna go get to work.
Yeah.
There's 20 dudes gonna be in there like chefing.
Yeah.
Like, Wolfgang Punk with some gummy bears. We're about to make this happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop in here tonight.
Yeah.
And they're excited about it. They'll be walking up and down the hallways like lima beans tonight, G. Anyway, so I remember driving behind them, and this is like early days. This is back when I had, when Abel first reached out to me about doing this, it was all ego. I was still early days of sobriety. It was like, ooh, back to hustle, wiggle room. That's how it started for me. It's like, oh, you want me to do what? With who? Willem Dafoe. Oh, bro, forget all this sobriety talk. Forget all this cleaning. Yeah, I'm back. Ooh, here we go, bro. Back, right? It happened so fast. And now I'm in the mirror again. I'm doing my shit again. Back to the old me, just getting to work, trying to find who this dude could be. And I'm back into like full-blown.
Did it diminish the shame that was on your shoulder?
Yes.
Did that start?
Yeah, it went away. It went away immediately. This is what work used to do for me. It was like, oh, you talk shit all you want, agent man, but I'm like going to work, so like I don't care, And even now, like, there's parts of me that are like, well, yeah, okay, you can hate on me all you want, but I'm still talking to this dude or doing that, and my head's still, I'm a human being,
of course,
and you got to navigate. You got to see when it happens, right away when you said that, I'm in my head like, ooh, Coppola.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to like speak to like, who are you to this? And just constant, it happens. It's just a constant process you got to be aware of. So yeah, I remember driving behind them to go pick up this stuff. And this is early days, so I'm not even there for spirituality. I'm there for like, where do you put your hands? What's it look like when you do this? I'm just like building.
Right.
I'm just building.
Yeah.
You know, all right, what kind of, you know, like the vapid shit.
Yeah.
What kind of shoes, you know, and just like, oh, prayer life, yeah, okay, boom, yeah. What does that look like? It just looks like a dude sitting in a room. Okay, cool. But I'm not gonna actually get involved in that process, you know. And so I'm driving behind them. They're going to pick up these groceries, and I see this dude on the left turn to the dude on the right, and he just starts laughing, just ha 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 ha, like the kind of like, looks like a cartoon laugh, but it's kind of silhouetted because I'm in the back watching them drive, and I remember thinking to myself like, I've experienced that a bit in my life. I remember being on Fury with you and laughing like that on the tank. These are like the most incredible moments of my life looking back now. Richard McKinney, he was a Marine, he was Force Recon, and he was overseas during 9/11. I believe he got injured, and then he came home. He's from Muncie, Indiana. He just had this like unbelievable hatred of Muslims. At the same time, the Muslim community in Muncie was growing. There's this wonderful woman who created something called the Muncie Islamic Center. She brought in over 157 Muslim refugees into America. He was seeing more and more Muslims in the community. It was driving him crazy. He was going to go blow up this Islamic Center. He built a bomb, walked into the center. When he walked in there, he was met by that woman, Bibi. She greeted him in this way that he had never seen before. She invited him. She gave him a Quran. He really wanted to read it. He thought that he was going to find proof in this Quran that all these people just wanted, you know, Americans dead. So he decided to leave that day and come back, still with this plan at the Islamic Center on a Friday. There would be 200 people there. Then the woman invited him into her home and cooked for him. Now, years later, he's a devout Muslim. He's the president of that Islamic Center. Whoa.
And, they are like family. And I had both of them on the podcast. Richard McKinney, he was a Marine, he was Force Recon, and he was overseas during 9/11. I believe he got injured, and then he came home. He's from Muncie, Indiana. He just had this like unbelievable hatred of Muslims. At the same time, the Muslim community in Muncie was growing. There's this wonderful woman who created something called the Muncie Islamic Center. She brought in over 157 Muslim refugees into America. He was seeing more and more Muslims in the community. It was driving him crazy. He was going to go blow up this Islamic Center. He built a bomb, walked into the center. When he walked in there, he was met by that woman, Bibi. She greeted him in this way that he had never seen before. She invited him. She gave him a Quran. He really wanted to read it. He thought that he was going to find proof in this Quran that all these people just wanted, you know, Americans dead. So he decided to leave that day and come back, still with this plan to blow up the Islamic Center on a Friday. There would be 200 people there. Then the woman invited him into her home and cooked for him. Now, years later, he's a devout Muslim. He's the president of that Islamic Center.
Whoa.
And, they are like family. And I had both of them on the podcast. Richard McKinney, he was a Marine, he was Force Recon, and he was overseas during 9/11. I believe he got injured, and then he came home. He's from Muncie, Indiana. He just had this like unbelievable hatred of Muslims. At the same time, the Muslim community in Muncie was growing. There's this wonderful woman who created something called the Muncie Islamic Center. She brought in over 157 Muslim refugees.
My mom's drink looked expensive, so I wanted to record a bit of me trying it. My mom's drink.
Richard McKinney, he was a Marine, he was Force Recon. Richard McKinney.
You've been married 5 times, dude. I answered those by everything.
You've been married 5 times?
Yeah.
So 5 different wives, or like one multiple times?
No, just 5 different.
Okay. So you Muslim at heart, huh?
Oh no. Hey, I feel for the brothers that have more than one wife, cause dude, I don't get it. Cause no, that's man, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why, dude?
Yeah, even the Prophet, peace be upon him, just didn't recommend it.
and you're back now. You're feeling abandoned. You're feeling lost. You're still now sort of at the prime mentally with this hatred, this dehumanization. Now, was there an influx of Muslim refugees or people coming into Muncie? Is that, or was there always a community there?
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. There always was a community there. They never stood out to me, really. And with Muncie, you know, it had been a mailing address for many years, really, more than anything, because I had broken time 2 years between the Marine Corps and the Army, where I tried to be a civilian. That was a bad idea. I don't know if I made it out alive. But I joined the Army, and I had already came to Muncie. I came to Muncie to fight. I was trying to make it as a kickboxer. And then I slowly got into the cage, and, you know, because of drinking and womanizing, that never panned out. I ruined myself. You know, I was good. Man, I don't know if I was UFC good, but I was good. I get it. You know, and, but yeah, so I killed myself that way. I lost that window. So I went into the Army. And they were more than happy to take me in. Took me in, and you know, they was like, I got you know, hooked up with a really high speed unit, and you know, became an operator again, and man, it was off to the races. Did some great things, man, some fun things. And, you know, it was hunting down war criminals in Bosnia in '04, right, and Afghanistan and in Iraq, and oh my gosh, it was incredible. But you know, now it's all gone, man. And it's like, hey, I have nothing, you know. I got money at the time. I had plenty of money, actually, you know, and so I didn't really need to do anything. So I have all this time to think now about all these people who ruined my life, ruined my destiny, stole it from me. Bam. I got some Muslims right here. I can take care of them. Do one last thing for my country. Make that stand. We are not going to take it anymore. Right? So I took my time. I devised a plan over the course of probably a couple of years. You know,
What was the plan?
To put a bomb together, simple bomb, and do my best to level the Islamic Center. When I first looked at it, when I first started doing the recon for it, they didn't have the location they have now. They were actually in a house that was right off of campus and was in a residential area. So I slowly kept with the process of putting a bomb together, but waited because I didn't like that idea because there was too many Americans around. I didn't really want to hurt the Americans, right? Not that almost everybody inside the Islamic Center was actually an American. So I backed off a little bit. Then they moved, and they kind of got this out of the way building. You know, it was still close to some others, and I knew there would be some residual harm that was going to happen, but I think it would be minimal. I tried my best as best I could in the knowledge I had about explosives to make this so it had as little impact on these other people as possible. And it just went into motion, full gear. And I was ready to just, all I had to do was, my plan was on a Thursday night, late night, I had a place for it. I already did that recon, and I was just going to set it down and wait for them to have their service the next day in the afternoon. Set across over at that bank, dial it in.
Do you remember exactly where you were when you got that impulse, when you got that idea? Do you remember how it started? I mean, was there a process that went from sort of an idea into I'm actually going to execute this? And
honestly, I don't think so. I think it was just, this is what I'm doing. I mean, you know, okay, oh, good idea. Let's do this. You know, kind of like when you're at the supermarket and you're checking out and you see, oh man, I really want that Twix bar. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And
it was
you get
that
it.
simple.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of my shame comes into being. It's not
the act itself, it's what went behind it that made it so just, this is what I
Easy.
do, you know? Yeah.
Why did you look at them as the cause of you being in the situation that you were in?
I think it just had to do with my own personal experience with being overseas and fighting these Muslims, right? Having them try to kill me, you know? It just turned me against the whole group. It's like, yeah, so one tries to kill me, they all want to kill me. You know, that mindset. So it's basic. It's the basic premise of how prejudice builds, right?
Of course.
You know, we see the actions of this one person because of the color of their skin or where they come from. They're all like that, right? And it just kept building, and they're all evil, every one of them, even the babies.
Did you have experiences overseas where you saw you were fighting alongside of Muslims, or you saw something that you respect, or did you have any experience before what we're going to eventually get to? You saw beauty within the Muslim faith,
Not the faith necessarily,
or the people.
You should tell the story about that woman. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's why I looked at you first. He normally does not like me to tell the story, but it's my explanation on where my hatred.
Please, yeah, no, I think it's important.
So our main mission was there to go get war criminals, put them, hold on to them until somebody came and got them and transported them to The Hague, right? Okay. So like Karatage and all those guys, right? We never did get those. We actually ended up capturing a couple of Al-Qaeda guys. Because Bosnia happened, I don't know if it still is, but it was an Al-Qaeda training ground. A lot of people didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It was hidden away. So anyway, I had this interpreter. But since 24/7, we're not hunting down war criminals. You know, we have other stuff we need to do. So my colonel decided, hey, Max, you see you're a charismatic guy. I'm going to send you on some PR duty. You're gonna give radio interviews. I was like, all right. So I'd go to these radio stations in Bosnia.
Yeah.
Well, I had to have an interpreter, right?
Yeah.
So it was a female, 20-something, right, Bosnian. And she ended up being actually my team's interpreter, and sweet girl, very pretty, but very very European. And when I say that, it's not. It sounds like I'm being judgy, and I'm really trying not to. I'm just trying to put it into a frame of mind where a lot of your European Muslims are not as orthodox as, say, like Afghan Muslims, you know, or Saudi Muslims or something like that. They're a lot more just carefree, okay, about things. And that is in no way a judgment. It's just trying to give an explanation.
Understood.
You know, she didn't wear her job. She went out, she dated guys, and, you know, her family was more orthodox than she was. She took my team to her house, and we met her family. Wonderful people. Now, I'm saying this, remember that. And this girl, we had so much respect for her. She took care of us, you know, and we took care of her to put it into a frame of mind within Bosnia. And this is what caused such a problem for when they had the civil war and stuff, where there's Serbian villages within Bosnia.
Yep.
Okay. And we went into one of the Serbian villages to try to get some information. I sat down and met with the police chief there, and my interpreter's here. He's Serbian, she's Bosnian. Of course, I didn't know exactly what they were saying, but his tone and her reaction told me that he was not being very nice.
Right, something was up.
I got up, pulled out my M4, pulled it up, said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you shut the hell up.
Just like tell him that. And then
because I was like, she's with me.
She's with you. Yeah.
Right? Now, I like her, but I hate her, right? But she's with me, I'm taking care of her, okay? Plus, I know without her, I'm probably not going to get out of town. so, and my friends asked me, we were sitting in the chow hall one day, and some friends I was with, we were sitting there eating, and then we started talking about how much I hated Muslims, because these are part of the group that's like, dude, you need to chill. They said, well, what about Sarah, man? You like Sarah? I said, dude, I do, man. She's great. I said, man, I do just about anything for her, but there's going to come a time when she got to go. said, what do you mean? She's Muslim, dude. She got to go. I said, but because I do like her and I do respect her, I said, I hope I'm the one that's there to do it,
Wow.
because I'll just put a 9 to the base of her skull and she'll go quick and painless. But she's still got to go.
Wow.
That's hatred, man. I mean, that you can't get any better explanation on the hatred that I felt in that way. Yeah. To actually have a desire to take the life of someone that I like, you know, that's been good to me. That's hatred. I wrestle with that sometimes, because that's evil, man. That's the foundation of evil, and I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, where were we at?
When was the first time you became aware of what his plan was, or where he was at, or that he was walking around with that kind of hatred?
To be honest, timeline I don't remember, but I was hearing the rumors for quite some time. As I say, I'm a pretty busy person.
Sure.
It was happening for a while, and I don't know the day that he had come. And then the second time that I met him in the center, and then the time frame that I invited him over, because the rumor was getting bigger and bigger.
What was the rumor that you heard?
That he is planning to hurt us, to do the bomb.
Mm.
Yeah,
But was
I
that?
heard about the bomb.
But that rumor, that was based on people's fear, people sort of saying he
This
looks
is
a certain way.
Mhm.
But at a certain point, I imagine you revealed to the community. You know,
Oh, yeah.
how did that happen?
Yes.
What made you decide to reveal that, and where you know how was that received?
Well, it was at Phoebe's house.
You confronted him, right?
Yeah,
Didn't you?
Yeah, I think that happened in our house. Yes.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
when she confronted me,
Yes.
and
I think that's what things kind of change. I mean, I know the welcome in the center, the greeting, and the hugging of the legs or giving comfort. I think that was the time that he shared with me when I asked him. I said, "This is what I heard. Is that true? Like, you're hurting it."
And who was Bibi to you? Who was she to you at that moment when she confronted you?
Question. Well, she was more my friend than my enemy.
Mm-hmm.
She was. I was slowly, I was falling in love with her family, who actually, to be honest with you, they are my family now. I still have a strange relationship with my own biological family. They're my family. That's why it doesn't bother me so much. Yeah. I recently just got married, right? Saber performed and she's a devout Christian, right? We have same mindset. That's why it works so well. We had a Christian and an Islamic ceremony. Saber performed the Islamic ceremony.
Bibi's husband.
Yeah, Bibi's husband, and she did the cooking.
Mm.
I was gonna have it catered. Because I wanted her to because I know she's always on the go. She's working, right, all the time. And I just wanted her to enjoy it and relax. Kind of got a little. Stephanie told me that she kind of got her feelings hurt, and I was like, well, fine, go ahead. I mean, I just wanted her to sit and enjoy it, but
But this confrontation that you talk about, can you talk about what like the tenor of the it was just, hey, I'm hearing this. What's the truth?
Yeah, I think it was beautiful. The way I remember the whole, we are sitting on a big dining table, like 10 of us. I don't know, this is 10 chairs
It was
that
public. It was in front of people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because, there was a concern was there.
Yeah.
And these people, like maybe they were not even afraid to even talk to him, some of them. I was like, then when I sat down, I just I'm all about
That
breaking
game.
ice. Okay?
Yeah. Hello.
If there is a conflict between some of the community leaders, I invite them together and I just kind of like, so let's talk about our community.
I love it.
And I love my community. And that's what exactly what I did. As soon as I sat down, I say, okay, what are you
Are
thinking?
you trying to
It
kill
broke
us?
the ice and everybody started the conversation. He openly, he's a very open person and he openly
I'm doing all right.
said what everyone, everybody's listening. I could see the
I'm
reaction of
okay.
those people, their faces, but it was how it ended. It was just beautiful
How did it end?
because the understanding came to a different level.
See the chat.
Because he expressed it very simply that this was my plan, but
Stronger.
how you guys greet me, how you made me understand, even the humanity part. I think that the end of the dinner
You're just getting
time,
home.
I think the situation
Oh,
was
from
different.
work
And then of course then continue
on
with the
Sunday.
community and more activities. As I said, sometime I will cook dinner. I'll say, okay, brother Mike, you can stop by. I have food for you. You come and pick it up.
Right.
Just to deliver
You
it to
donate.
him
What's
home
your
because I
question?
know he would need that. And he was by him. Oh no, Dana was there and Emily. And I would just give him extra food because she was working. Dana became my good friend. And Emily,
Max.
that's
former
Max's
wife.
ex-wife, Dana. And she was my good friend. We had a great time. She worked Easter at Macy's store, and I love Macy's store, and I always.
I hang out with
every time
Dana
I go.
yesterday. We had a good.
But
That's
anyway, that's how it was.
great. That's
Sort of
a
ended
great,
very nicely
great.
that evening. I mean, I personally was in peace. That I was happy that I was able to invite these people and invite them.
My Sunday, I just like relax at home. It's pretty hot outside, so. Besides, I'm pretty tiring. You know, I'm running like pretty tired around this week. I just wanted to just chill. Stronger. No. I have the final job interview for the airport job this coming. No, I'm not. I'm good now. I have the final job interview for the airport job this coming Tuesday for system. Yes, how will my interview go? It seems like very positive, and I can see you quite have you quite you know I mean you have a lot of fun during the interview. It seems like have a great time. Like yeah, have a great time there. Even though you're stressed. It seems like stressing on something before coming to the interview. So your higher self says like chill yourself down first, okay? Try to take a deep breath, of course, to calm yourself down. All right. Yeah. Try to calm yourself down a bit before coming. But overall, I can see you seems like will control yourself here, even though you could might be going through on something before this interview. Um, or it could might be stress. It could yeah, I have stress. I don't think you're nervous, but I do see a lot more stress because I can't see somebody like controlling you, try to control you, and because I don't know, maybe with your current job right now, the one that like will asking you something first and then maybe like forcing you to do those stuff probably in the last minute it can be comes from another cases or another situation, okay. I don't know where this come from about somebody trying to control you and you be stressed, you feel stressed about it. But I don't think that this is come up from comes from the interview. It's more to like um outside situations before you come to the interview, okay. Yeah, look at that, your heart's up asking you to calm yourself down before you like um um yeah, try to chill yourself first. Maybe the anger is there, okay. You could might be like angry or upset because of the situation happened in the last minute and then some like you don't want that things to be happen. I do see you trying like setting it in your mind to be more positive, right? To be more positive, try to like coming to the interview, I mean like go to the interview with a good with a good feelings, but turns out like in the last minute something like really annoying happened and then all those change. But as I said again, like I think you definitely can control yourself. I do see also like with this kind of like with this interview, I do see something change. Um, does it require training? I can see you pretty bonding with the interview. I mean, like good bonding or like good connection with the person that interviewed you. So that means like something about understand how you deliver the message or how you say when they're asking you something, right? So when they ask you a question, and I can see that like yeah, the interaction might be really great. Okay, the way how you answer also might be pretty brilliant at the same time, and that's why yeah, even though you're stressed, but at the same time also you quite enjoy, okay, um quite enjoy with I don't know, yeah, you it seems like really quite enjoy with like seems like have a great time, I would say. I do see you feel satisfied about it, and I can see also they're pretty comfortable towards you. So you seems like have a chance here. It seems like have like a good chance here. All right. I can see also like they will trying to they seems like will trying to like helping you a bit on some point, maybe like trying to recorrecting, trying to correcting something. Hold on. Yeah, I do see some variety or something. They see you like quite different probably compared to other people. So I can see also the question that they will ask you might be a bit tricky. All right, because might be a bit tricky. I do see sometimes also you feel hesitate. No, not hesitate. You could maybe can't answer some type of question, especially this kind of like a trick question. But as I said again, even though it's a tricky, I do see they still gonna help you though. Okay, they still gonna help you. So I do see considerations from them. I do see compromise. Sorry, more to like consideration. I do see yeah, they will be consider about you getting hired probably. So yeah, everything's just fine to the for this coming Tuesday. It's just that like you stress a bit before coming to the interview. All right. It requires training for everybody. All right. Sure. Good luck with that. No problem. No problem. Closer. Na. Bye. Good day. Special edition when the AI couldn't copy.
Did the plan end that night?
Oh, it started ending.
It started ending, but
Yeah.
what I mean, was there any?
The hatred was gone, and it was gone quickly, which just raised a lot of questions.
What question?
It's like you were going to blow this place up, kill all these people. 2 months later, you're okay, and everything's peachy king. You know,
I admit
that's crazy.
But yes, but what does that tell us? Like, what does that tell us about all these people out there who are being led by their fears, their hatred? There's something to that, because I found that a lot. It's like once you make that little shift, you're actually, what the hell? I can't believe that. Of course, that's so stupid. And
So, you know, it had a lot to do with. Of course, I was in search of something, and I think her son Zaki said it best. That I was missing. Being a part of something bigger than myself. I think he probably hit the nail right on the head right there. That was it. And they gave me a second chance. What happened after that with my conversion, that really that was my own personal journey thing, and that it was all God's plan. I truly believe that. But the fact of I've been called a hero a lot.
Wasting time.
I was just a tool in a cog, man. Really, you know, they're the ones that created the change, you know, and it was because of their actions, because of their love for me as a human, for me as a human being, you know, and that's what I was missing. I did not have love for humanity. I did not have love for human beings. You know, it was so much easier, like you had said earlier, so much easier to hate and be mad than it is to be nice and show love. It's so much easier. And I took the easy way out, and that's what I was doing. They changed my mind. They made me see life as something else.
Ooh.
And that's why this film is such a call to action, because it makes you think change is possible, man. Yeah, 2 months. Wow, that's crazy. I can't explain that. God's plan. That's all I can say, man. I know it's a kind of a cop-out answer, but that's all I can say.
At some point, you decided, hey, I want to join this faith.
Well, and that had to do with reading the Quran,
Okay.
and getting the explanations. You know, coming across certain verses and certain things. One of my favorite verses is, or actually, it's considered a chapter, even though it's very short. Explains to me when I read it, it explains coexistence. And basically, what it does is it tells. I don't believe the way you believe. You don't believe the way I believe. I will never believe the way you believe, and you will never believe the way I believe. You go your way, you go mine. That's it. Done deal. And I'm reading that, and I'm thinking about these extremists, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is telling the exact opposite of their actions. And I love this. I do. This has hit me, and I love this. I want to be a part of it.
And I think when he came to the center, at one point that my husband told me, that's again his side of the story, that now he's ready to convert. And I remember he told me that he said, no. You keep reading, and this is not time. You need to know more. You need to educate yourself more before you do that. I think he told him that in the center, and send him maybe with additional books, keep reading more about it, and send him home.
Mac's a passionate guy. When he gets into something, he gets into it.
Yeah, he gets it.
What it is what I hear, because you know the whole, you know how you're forced to convert and all that, all the horror stories that we hear and everything like that. So it's funny. So I actually go to the masjid, the center, the mosque, and I go there with the intent that Friday to make my conversion, to say Shahada, your declaration of faith, right? To say that. And I go up to Sabr, and I think it was Dr. Ben Qasim was standing next to him. I think it was another earlier founding brother, right? And he was all part of all that. And they're standing next to each other, and I tell him, I says, I'm ready to be a Muslim. And they just stood there, and they looked at me, they looked at each other, and they looked back at me, and they go, no. And I never forget that, because I'm like, well, so much for that convert or die thing, huh? Wow. And they said, brother, you have much more to learn. And I said, don't we all? And they looked at each other again, and they're like, you got it. All right, come on. Wow. Yeah, so yeah. So that's always been a funny story, because it's something.
"37 years of your life, all your sins are wiped clean. Newborn baby. New life. An amazing, honestly, it brings that peace that a person's looking for and that sense of direction and stability that people are looking for in their lives when they won't find it in any other place. They will never find it until they have that connection directly with their creator. Without any person in between you and Allah, when you have that connection, it will give you that peace in your heart, 100%.
Give you advice.
It will give you a new life, honestly. It will transform you as a person. People around you will see you and think, wow, that was the same person I knew yesterday. If I gave you a car, for example, I gave you a Lamborghini. I said, all I want you to do is just call me 5 times a day. Just say, just give me a call 5 times a day. Yeah? Just to show gratitude. Yeah? Now imagine who gave you your eyes? Who gave you your everything we have? If I said, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Big transformation, mashallah. Big transformation, oh yes. You know, on that day, subhanallah. Was you and another brother together, was it? Yes. Those you took it together?
Yeah, together.
Allahu Akbar, mashallah.
I'm you not know going to Instagram.
Okay, well, I think we got the message. One of the other brothers might have missed it anyway.
No, you said that. I said when I come see you in a few weeks time.
Okay. What was the name on your account? Do you remember?
It might have been Jordan, it might have been just 6 or something.
Okay, yeah.
But now it's 7 of Allah,
MashaAllah. I would never recognize you.
I know.
I would never recognize you from that day, subhanAllah, to today.
Another one there.
You know? There you go, you had your hood on.
Yeah, I had my hood on.
Yeah, you had your on the back there, mashallah. You had the other brother with you, mashallah.
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar. Look at that, bro. Look at Allah works, subhanAllah, man. So I keep giving you a hug, man. MashaAllah.
I know you're here every Saturday, so
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Any words for the viewers? Because we always like to get brothers who go and take their shahada and then come back after a little while, give us an update. It's always nice to sort of see, like, how has Islam changed your life?
for the better.
Allahu Akbar.
100%.
MashaAllah. How do you feel?
I feel like I feel liberated.
Allahu Akbar.
I feel it's hard to put in words.
Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. I can see it.
Well, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it, mashallah. Show your face.
Maybe inshallah you can upload the video, make them see the two different.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
In Islam, we believe there is only one God. He has no partner. He has no beginning or end. Worshipping Him alone is our means of salvation. It's our means of being saved in the hereafter. Every Muslim will enter into paradise. And when a person like yourself accepts Islam, your previous sins are all wiped clean. If you believe this today, delaying a good action, it doesn't make sense because we aren't guaranteed tomorrow. Is there anyone forcing you to do this?
No, I've always wanted to do this from like last year. I had a friend who was talking about Islam and I fell in love with it.
I want to take it further. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasul Allah. I bear witness that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah. And I bear witness that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the messenger of Allah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah. Welcome to Islam, brother. In Islam, we believe that
I would like a large nacho fry.
Can I
Yes.
get cheese roll up
And then a cheese roll up.
and then the Baja Ha Ha drink?
And then the Baja Ha 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 drink.
The Baja Ha Ha Ha
The
drink.
Baja Ha 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 drink. You guys have that? Oh. Can we get one of those then?
That's my baby. She's iconic. iPhone keys, they've got Sonic.
I
just woke up and I'm gonna get a workout in. I know we're on vacation, but this year my goal for myself is to work on my health. So we are gonna get a ladder workout in. I have been using ladder and I absolutely love it. So let's get started.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Good job, honey.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's gonna be one tomorrow. She's such a sweet baby. I'm so grateful for her. She's been the perfect addition to our family. She's been such a joy, been such a privilege.
Your little hands I could round my finger and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter cause you're dreaming so hard. Tuck your lips in on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I give all I have, honey. If you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever go. Don't you ever go. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever go. Don't you ever go. Your little hands have to round my finger.
Happy birthday to you.
We're gonna do a magic trick.
1, 2, 3, tree. One.
Oh. I really had to go pee.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. You were drinking so much water today.
Yeah, it was just really hot at the lake.
I know. I probably should drink a lot more water. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I feel great.
You sound like me when I'm pregnant. Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. Oh,
Going again?
yeah, I just had a little more to go.
Oh my gosh, that is the longest you've ever taken.
Yeah, I think I'm going for the record. Honey,
What?
I just don't have much room left, though.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's kind of filling up. Yeah. Could you grab like a towel or something?
We're washing all the towels.
Oh, could you please hurry?
I have a blanket.
Yeah, that works.
Ew.
Go. All right. Oh, I can do whatever. I'm going that way. Ooh.
Nice.
Yes. I'm going that way. Go that way.
Question mark. Oh shoot, this is hard.
Nice.
Smooth talking. I wanted this.
This may be the 337th time I've told you.
My name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, is this illegal? Hey, it feels illegal. My name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, is this illegal? Hey, it feels illegal. My name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you.